What's up guys, welcome back for another Yugioh Pro Duel video. New, well, it's not new, but as you know, the new TCG ban list, Shaddoll Contruct, was released. Finally we are able to play her in the TCG back again after years, right? I've tried out a couple of ways or versions to actually try out Shaddolls in today's format as in 2019, and it's quite hard, even with one construct, even with three construct. If you look at the OCG where Shaddoll Contruct is at 3, if I'm not mistaken, it should be. So, and it's not doing anything over there. I mean, the only way we are seeing Shaddolls in the OCG is like people side decking the fusion cards, Shaddoll Fusion in their extra, at least yeah, in their side deck, of course, against, well, extra deck based decks, right? Immediately sending something like a Hedgehog or a Beast or Dragon from your deck to the graveyard to get the extra pluses out of it. And of course, yeah, setting up your grave indirectly. In case of this particular build, the Dinosaur Shadolls, it's quite different. At least I've played with True Kings as well, but it's not really that great. So just going more. I can't really call it pure, but by saying that I mean not running the babies, not going for the field spell, the True King field spell, the Dragonic Diagram. This is much better, just focusing on your boss monsters being Conductor Tyranno and your Overtax, of course. Getting the extra surge, a small Shaddoll engine. I don't think you want to main deck more Shadolls, Hedgehog, Dragon and Shaddoll Beast to get the extra draw. I believe is more than enough. Triple Called by the Grave, you need that in your main deck against Ash Blossom or Effect Failure. Effect Failure seems quite popular, of course, but a couple of decks. I'm looking at a Glow Up Bulb here in the main deck. Of course, you can directly send it to the graveyard with your Shaddoll Fusion or Foolish, you know, Shaddoll Fusion for Shaggy Naga, opening up like a level 8 synchro play, something like a Savage Dragon, Borderlord Savage Dragon, although it's not that common, and I believe in most situations, I believe it's much better to send Giant Rex instead of Bulb, so I might drop a Bulb in the long run. Then again, it can be an extra monster for Link summons for like Borreload or Boral Sword, right? Potential extra OTK plays, so it's a bit iffy, but I guess it's player preference. Going second, of course you want to go second with this particular build, and OTK, especially because of the small Shaddoll engine, as in if basically any deck uses their extra deck. The two matchups of today, both Thunder with the new Wolf, like, right, it's not called Lone Wolf, you know, because of the trap card. I can't remember the TCG, it's a very strange name, but you know, with that new level 4 Dark one. Banish something from your hand, banish something from the deck. A very strong card, but, you know, weak to something like Effect Failure. Anyway, so going first this time, and of course they always have Ash Blossom, and if it's not for Call by the Grave, yeah, it's Ash Blossom and Oviraptor is definitely devastating. So I can follow it up with the Shaddoll Fusion going for Winda. So if he doesn't have something like a Kaiju or Impermanence, I should be in a decent position, preventing or restricting his special summons. So he needs like an attack booster and a strong attack monster on the field here. In this situation, that's definitely the case, since the level 4, I forgot his name. Yeah, I'm not going to butcher it. You know, discard to give a monster on the field 500 extra attack points. It would have been a suicide, but you know, Conductor can interrupt during the main phase, put everything face down, basically protect Winda, I guess. So that's a GG well played. So Winda coming through. But yeah, something that I haven't mentioned before is that, okay, here in the TCG we do have access again for Shaddoll Contruct or El Shaddoll Contruct, but the problem is that Konami banned the best light, being Fairy Tail Snow. If it wasn't the case, then Snow might have been put here. Yeah, probably, yeah, especially with the interaction of, let's say, Giant Rex, and a free Fairy Tail Snow is quite devastating, or can be quite devastating. So other options here in the main deck like Conductor Tyranno, but that's not really too optimal. I mean, you're not getting any pluses or extra pluses off of a Shaddoll Fusion for Construct, and that's something you definitely want to have. So potential other lights, at least I was looking at, let's say, the Performage engine, as in Damaged Juggler, Trick Clown, Head Tricker, but those again ask a couple of main deck spots, potentially making your main deck more inconsistent, I guess. And it's not really like, it doesn't really add something to the main engine of the deck, and that's, well, OTKing with the Dinosaur Shenanigans Shaddolls double evolution build, you know, that the core of this deck, and the performance engine is not really adding something to that. Well, okay, well, yeah, okay, you can send something like Damage Juggler if you already have the not searchable Shaddoll Fusion, search something with Damage Juggler by banishing itself. Potential not Trickler, but maybe Head Tricker, getting the potential rank 4 Exceed play, Utopia maybe, for some more damage on the field. Okay, that might be the option, but what if you open with those? I mean, it's not really that fantastic. It's decent, but it is not really too great with this particular deck. I mean, the focus of this deck. Going second this time against Salamangreat again, as Ash Blossom on the road. I think that's an okay play. Maybe you should keep Ash Blossom for another addition or another ad, but I think the Ash Blossom on the road, I mean, I think you should be activating it, since he does need, I mean, if he wants to have this kind of follow-up play, he needs some specific cards here in this situation. He of course had them, but having something like the Armageddon Knights as a, well, the Salamangreat Armageddon Knight, right? And in this case, the level 4, you know, discard, special summon itself from the graveyard, all definitely very solid adds or follow-up plays after you got hand-trapped, right? But it's not looking too great. Being Gamma is fine, but okay, Gamma can be some, but Gamma is definitely going to give me some protection, but maybe I should have dropped the Conductor here, since I do have a double dinosaur, yeah, 2 dinosaurs in my graveyard. Then again, okay, no Gamma, so he definitely would have... Yeah, not really sure, right? Maybe a well-timed Conductor could have kept me in the duel, but what after that, right? So he definitely would have been able to get rid of Conductor during his turn. Potentially, maybe I would have survived, but what after that? So here I still have a chance by, not really, going for Bagushka as well. 2 sets, yeah, okay, Shaddoll Fusion was a very solid top deck, but it's just an Ash Blossom bait, I guess. Yeah, Bagushka puts the Conductor in defense, so I can't do anything about that. Another example, going first against Dinosaurs, so definitely going to use Foolish Burial on the overtext to already search the pill, right? He does go for the Lone Wolf, the new level 4 effect filler that prevent him from banishing something from his deck, although he did have the, what is it called? I forgot its name. You know, the level 4 Dark special summon something from the deck, the Thunder one. I think I have to Ash Blossom that, prevent him from searching the other Dark from his deck, the Dark Thunder Dragon, to eventually get another search, right? But eventually drop Conductor as well, and I believe I got Ash Blossomed on Oviraptor, that's fine. Still have Conductor on the field as a potential interruption to get rid of my own Oviraptor, and if he does go for the extra deck play, which he should, I guess, going for Colossus, or Titan, Colossus Titan, my Shaddoll Fusion should be live. So he's going for the Summoner, I guess the TCG name is. There is the Fusion card and double Colossus. I guess it's cute. It's quite good. Definitely good. But I do have a follow-up play here with the Pancratops being the extra beat stick, and of course the Shaggy Naga sending the Giant Rex as well. And now I can use Conductor, but he does have the Ash Blossom. That's a problem. That's definitely a problem, since now I'm forced to use my my Pancratops to get rid of one of the the Colossus, right? But I thought that with Utopia I could just attack over the Colossus, but it's not the case. Well, it needs the protection effect, and here in this case, of course, he can banish something from his graveyard and not get a surge, but yeah, in the long run, I mean, that Ghost Ogre definitely sealed the deal. I believe the last example, last duel, him going first, going second here, so using the Gamma, and that's the thing with this deck. You can, at least you want to go second, you're main decking multiple hand traps, multiple Ash Blossoms, Gammas, sacrificing the Gamma here, or at least the driver, right? But I think I had to, using the Ash Blossom, and if your opponent has, using the Shaddoll Fusion on Ash Blossom, it's fine. If I have the Call by the Grave, and if you can resolve a Shaddoll Fusion, you should go go for game. You should be able to go for game because this deck is quite consistent at searching, although, you know, like a well-timed Ash Blossom can stop this deck in its tracks. So Triple Call by the Grave is staple for this deck against those hand traps from your opponent. It's a fun deck, but, you know, Shaddoll Construct, you need better lights, and I'm not really sure if I want to add in the Perform Mage engine, or maybe the, what is it called, the Electromagnetic Turtle? You know which one I mean, like the negate attack if you banish it from the graveyard. That might be a nice addition, maybe in favor of Glow Up Bulb, since I think in most situations you'll be sending Giant Rex to the graveyard over Glow Up Bulb, but again, depending on the situation, of course. Yeah, Book of Eclipse, Impermanence, Swords of Concealing Light, the Kaijus maybe against your opponent's Thunder Dragon deck or Boss Monster Floodgates alike card, so those can definitely be all options. Okay, guys, like always, feel free to leave feedback. Thanks for watching. If you feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.